Welcome to Divine Love Tarot. I want to thank you and welcome you to my channel, whether it's your first time here or you return viewer or subscriber. I hope that this message resonates and helps you in some way. And if you find that it doesn't, just keep in mind that this is a general reading and they do not resonate for everyone. And you may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, or even your Venus sign, because sometimes those are more prominent in your chart. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Hey there, Virgo, and welcome to your February 2019 general reading with Divine Love Tarot. Okay, this is a general reading. It is not a love reading, but because it is a general reading, it may, if love is, what's heavy on your heart or your mind, that may show up in the reading also, okay? I did a different format for the first 6 videos. I just wasn't feeling it, and I'm going back to what I enjoy. I enjoy this Celtic cross format better, so that's what I'm going to stick to. All right, so we're going to start with your current energy. All right, the first card is going to represent what you're currently dealing with right now, Virgo, and we've got the moon in the reverse. And this card represents challenges, what may be crossing that energy. We've got the 4 of Wands in the reverse. Next card represents past energy, what you're coming out of, and we've got the Emperor in reverse. Next card represents what you're going into. 2 of Cups in reverse. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Next card represents your hope, what you want, I should say. And we've got the 9 of Cups. Next card represents your internal factors, what's driving you. This could be subconscious or conscious motivating factors. We've got the King of Cups in the reverse. Next card represents your advice for this reading. And we've got the 6 of Cups in the reverse. Next card represents external factors. We've got the Page of Pentacles. Next card represents your hopes or your fears. And we've got the Justice card in the reverse. And the next card represents the outcome. And we've got Death card in the reverse. Okay? All right. I'm always trying to figure out, how do I have this? Every time I come and my setup is different, it's like the cards are different. All right, I'm going to also pull the clarifiers from the beginning. That makes things go a little bit quicker because I'm not going back to 45-minute videos, guys. I just am not, okay? All right, so clarify the first card. We've got 5 of Wands in the reverse. To clarify the 4 of Wands in reverse, we've got the 3 of Wands in reverse. To clarify your past energy, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. To clarify future, we've got Justice. To clarify what you want, 10 of Swords in the reverse. To clarify motivating factors, we've got the 6 of Pentacles. To clarify external factors, we've got the Devil. To clarify your hopes and fears, we've got the 8 of Cups. And then to clarify the outcome, we've got the Sun card in the reverse. Okay, guys? So your current energy, Virgo, we've got the Moon in the reverse, which represents that secrets may be revealed. This represents clarity, emotional clarity for some of you. Also, with the Moon in the reverse, this can indicate that you may be having dreams, or you may be even having some type of messages in your dreams, okay? We clarify that we've got the 5 of Wands in the reverse. So this is a lessening of conflict, okay? And sometimes when the truth is revealed about a situation, there is a lessening of conflict. For some of you, with this 5 of Wands in the reverse, this represents harmony, it represents success, and it represents, for some of you, a resolution to some of your problems. So for some of you, whatever was causing you emotional disturbance, emotional stress, you're going to find either some type of ease or resolution to that situation. Your challenge is that there is a lack of harmony. So your challenge basically would be to restore the harmony. Clarify that we've got the 3 of Wands, which may indicate that you need to focus on the bigger picture in your situation. Okay, with the 4 of Wands in the reverse, this can indicate for some of you that you may have to move out of your home. You may be leaving your home. You know, and this just could be due to changes. This could be due to arguments. This could be due to ease the argument. So for those of you who have been having a lot of arguments with your family, with a spouse, you may be having to move out, or you have a family member that may be moving out. With the Three of Wands in the reverse, this represents apologies, okay? This represents recovery after, arguments. Like I said, for those of you who aren't seeing things, you may need to look at the bigger picture. And sometimes the bigger picture is that, you need to leave a situation. You may need to leave a job. You need to move away from whatever's causing the turmoil for you to have a clearer picture of what's going on. Some of you may have, this may represent physical healing. So for those of you who've had surgeries or had injuries, you really needed some time to heal, okay? Past energy, which you're coming out of, we've got the Emperor in the reverse. So you're coming out of a time where you were dependent on someone else, okay? So like I said, it could be a situation where you were living with family, or family was staying with you, or you were injured. There was something where either you had to rely on someone or someone was relying on you, okay? And we clarified that, and we got the Ace of Pentacles. So that can indicate that this could have been there could have been financial factors here. I feel like somebody was depending on you or vice versa, and it was all financially related. Okay, so whether you were, I think that, again, this is a situation whether you were staying with family or family was staying with you. There was a situation that was spurred on by the fact that it would financially benefit whoever was involved, okay? And, sometimes living in close quarters with someone, or, for those of you who put together a relationship, who forged a relationship because it was more beneficial to live with the person and split rent, whatever it may be, clearly emotionally things did not work out, okay? So now, the truth is coming out, and it's like, listen, this situation probably isn't going to work, and it's probably going to be the best that you go on your way. For some of you, this may be you finding a new job. For others of you, this may be leaving a relationship or a family situation to move on to something new. Some of you, this was a new position, and it just didn't work out for you. Okay, moving towards the future. Some of you definitely are moving towards the dissolution of a marriage or a relationship. We've got the Two of Cups in the reverse. So when we have the Two of Cups in the reverse, this can indicate breakups, separations, more arguments, okay? Clarify that. And we've got Justice, okay? So Justice is setting things right, and sometimes justice is about cutting a situation off, okay, that is no longer working. This is about cause and effect. This is about finding some solutions. So definitely for some of you, there is a lot of truth being revealed. There's like the truth is coming out here, and it's coming out in the future. So if there was a situation with a friend or a family member that was pretty rocky, I think that whatever was hidden has been revealed. Okay, I feel like there were some things that were hidden. Like, I think maybe you didn't know the full story. You know what I'm saying? So either you didn't know the full story, or you didn't tell someone the full story, and now the full story is coming out and it has to be dealt with. Okay, what you want, Virgo, is the Nine of Cups. So you want peace. You want emotional happiness. You want emotional satisfaction. You are tired of fighting, and you need to heal. You want healing. You know that you need to heal from however you've been hurt, okay? So definitely, I feel here for some of my Virgos, I think you put yourself out there, and either you asked someone for help, or you thought you could depend on someone, and the person let you down, or vice versa. But it's whatever it is, it's really hurt you, okay? You really, it's really affected you. And even though there may have been apologies, even though there may be a righting of the situation, making things right, of course, emotionally, you're still affected by it. Okay, for some of you, it was a breakup of a marriage, or a very serious relationship. For some of you, it was just family issues, and I think there was a particular family member that had to go because they were causing the conflict. Okay. I don't, it doesn't really, it's not really coming across as work. For some of you, it could be work related, but because the moon is here, a lot of these cards, it's about more about family. And for some of you, it could have been not being responsible for your family and making promises that you were going to be supportive, or someone promised you that they were going to be more supportive, and it just didn't work out that way. All right, moving on to motivating factors. We've got the King of Cups in the reverse. So this can indicate that your motivating factor is that you're just very unhappy in the situation. And it's motivating you to find a more equal balance in a situation. All right, with this King of Cups in the reverse, there was some sort of manipulation here. Okay, so I think for some of you, you felt manipulated into a situation. You felt manipulated to help someone, and you realized that basically by helping this person, it was detrimental to you somehow. Okay, and so now with the Six of Pentacles, you're really, I think that it's almost like you're questioning your generosity. But then again, you can't, because, generosity is just something that you do from your heart, right? That's not something that you can take back. And it's not something you should change because one person maybe has abused your generosity. That's who you are. If you're a generous person, if you're a person that's looking to always, find the balance in a situation or be fair, then it just is what it is. And if somebody abused that, don't let that affect you. And so here that gets us to your advice, and it's like, get over the past. Don't let the past affect your future. Okay, don't let negative energies from the past, don't let situations from the past, don't let thinking about the past interfere with the present and interfere with where you're trying to go. All right, external factors. Some of you may be dealing with a younger earth sign. If that's not the case, you're dealing with someone who is a little bit immature. They are reliable. They may be dependable. But the Page of Pentacles is, you know, it's either some sort of news. I'm trying to pick it up because I've got the Page of Pentacles here, and then we've got the Devil. So again, I feel like this is just someone who's very reliant on you. And someone, I think it's not even just that they're reliant on you, Virgo. I think there's someone who's really, you've got a codependent situation with this person where they feel like you should be able to take care of them. And maybe you used to take care of them. This could be even like a child, a parent. It's someone who you have been maybe financially helping for some time, and at this particular time, maybe you're realizing you just can't do it anymore. And so whether that's initiated them moving out or initiated some fighting, and then they're realizing where, they're, how can you fight the hand? It's like you're biting the hand that feeds you, right? By fighting with the person who's been helping you out. So I see a situation where you've got this tie, you've got this bond to someone who is just very reliant on you, probably financially, and you are recognizing where this person might even be using you financially. Okay, your hopes or your fears. We've got Judgment in reverse. Okay, and so I feel like with Judgment in reverse, and then we've got the Eight of Cups to clarify that. I think that you want to get out of a situation. Your hope is that this situation ends. Okay, you want to move away from the situation. With the Judgment in the reverse position, you realize where you made a mistake. Okay, you realize where you made an error in your judgment. You made a mistake. You realize where it was probably the worst thing you could do to take on this financial burden, whether it's a person or whether it was a family member's debt, something like that. You know what I'm saying? And you're realizing where you weren't appreciated, and so you're just now trying to just disconnect. You wish you could emotionally disconnect from the situation. All right, moving to the outcome of the situation, we've got the Death card in reverse, which means that you may be even in a bit of denial as far as the situation is concerned. And it's just going to take a while before it's ending, okay? Before it ends for you. So for some of you, the situation is ending. It's just going to take a while. For some of you, you're in denial about the fact that the situation needs to come to an end. The Death card in reverse represents that things aren't moving, things aren't changing, there is no transformation, and that things are very stagnant, okay? Your hope has been kind of just destroyed by this situation also. Clarify that you got the Sun in reverse. So this is definitely going to leave you feeling a bit depressed. It's going to leave you feeling a little bit depressed. For some of you, this represents delayed, success in the situation. So again, there is going to be an ending. It's just not going to be an abrupt ending. So especially if you've been supporting someone financially, you might not be able to just cut them off all at one time. It's going to be like a weaning of a situation. For some of you, this may be a job or a career that's coming to an end. Maybe some of you are even going into retirement, and you're easing your way into retirement, but maybe you're realizing that you've dedicated your whole life to this particular thing, and now that it's ending, and I feel like this could be retirement, this could be a job or a relationship, but it's ending, and it's just taking a while for it to end, and so you're really not going to find your happiness until it's like totally over. Okay? And you will eventually get it to be totally over, but your happiness is going to take a little bit longer for your happiness and your emotional balance to be restored, Virgo. All right, so that has been your reading for February. You guys are going through some changes, and they're just going to take a while, okay? And I think that, focus on the bigger picture of restoring the harmony in the situation versus focusing on the little, details, the annoying details. All right, guys, so let me know in the comments, what are you going through? What's going on? Is it a family member? Is it a job? Is it a relationship? And I will see you guys at the next reading. Bye, Virgo.